apart the pieces you left. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
As you all know, I'm not one for being a generic content creator here, and I've refrained from doing any Q&A milestone videos, all that generic shit that everyone seems to be doing around this place. I mean, funny moments, highlights, kill streaks? I mean, who even does that? But I feel now that I'm at the stage where you guys deserve a little something for supporting me for all this time. So let me at least try and explain to you guys who I am, what I do and all that happy stuff, to try and give you some more of an insight of myself, rather than the just get raked and get fucked every 2 seconds in my videos. And no, you don't have to look at my face on cam while I talk to you through my life story. You can listen and watch me play Planetside instead. So let's get into it. My real life name is Nico, so that's where my gaming name comes from. I chose 101 at the end as it happened to be watching Room 101 at the time of creating my gaming name all those years ago. And yes, I'm not very good with character names. An alt character I once had was called Cerveza, which is Spanish for beer, and another Planetside alt was called Obi-Wan. Yeah, Star Wars fanboy confirmed. Well, I've since remade new alt characters called Nico 101 VS and Nico 101 TR, so you guys can find me a little bit easier. So, moving on. Question time. I'll just read through some questions that I seem to remember getting asked a lot, and hopefully this will answer most of your questions, until you ask some more at least, which you can leave in the comment section below. How old am I, and where do I live? Well, I'm 26 years old, and my birthday is on the 4th of October. I live in a town north of Cambridge in England. That's part of the United Kingdom if you were wondering. What do I do other than YouTube? Well, I work as a plumbing and heating engineer during the week, when I can drag myself out of bed anyway. I'm qualified in both domestic and commercial gas, and a huge array of other qualifications orientated around the plumbing and heating industry. Why did I start YouTube? Well, it wasn't me who actually started the YouTube thing. My best mate and some other guys in the outfit started making funny montages about Planetside to share with the outfit, so I wanted to share my experiences also. The aim was to reach 100 subs to beat the other guys, and I would have been more than happy, but it has since grown a bit past that goal now. Why do I create videos? I now make videos because actually I really enjoy it. Regardless of the time and effort it takes to make them, I enjoy reading and replying to your comments after you guys have watched them, and believe it or not, I do read them all. How to support my channel? I get asked this a lot, and mainly I just ask for you to watch my content, hit both that subscribe and like buttons. But some of you want to be more helpful. In the description I'll leave a link to my Patreon page. Here you can pledge whatever money you have that you want to help support my channel. Any amount is always appreciated, as long as you can afford it, of course. How and where to play with me? I am in an outfit called Kane, and I've been in Kane from the start of Planetside 2. We are actively looking for members that have the motivation to improve themselves and those around them. What Kane can offer you in return is a friendly environment with experienced players that will help you out as well. And for those less experienced with the game, a personal mentor to teach you all the tips and tricks you are looking for. We play NC on Cobalt, and you can apply to Kane at kaneps2.eu. What are my plans for the future? Well, I'm looking at getting to streaming more, so I'm starting to save up for a capture card for a dedicated stream PC. I'm continuing with my normal videos, but I want to be more proactive with you guys. I know my channel is small, but gaming full time is certainly something that is a dream for the future, and I would love to do it full time, but at the moment it's not physically and financially possible. Plans for future games. I'm certainly looking at expanding gaming content to other games. Nothing really compares to Planetside 2, but probably never will. I was expecting to go for a more Battlefield 1 content channel, but that shit game died to death. And I'm waiting for Dead Island 2 and Borderlands 3, and I'm keeping my hopes up for Destiny 2, since it was Destiny 1 was never released for PC. Let me know what you guys think and any games that you're keeping track of. So, how to connect with me? Well, first is to click the subscribe button and then turn the alerts on. You won't miss any of my videos I upload, and you also get notification every time I go live with my stream. I have a Steam group set up, which you can find in the description. Here you can post comments, discussions, and suggest what other content you would like to watch. I also have a Discord server that me and Yamas both use, which you can find in this description also. Here you have various channels that you can connect to us both, and we can stay up to date with any future news. Don't forget, I have a Twitch channel, on which I stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time whenever I'm live. Lastly, I have both Twitter and a Facebook page, so remember to check those out also. Follow me on Twitter for updates of new videos and pictures of various crap that I upload as well. Now to some quick in-game questions that I get asked a lot. Number one being what server I play on. This is literally asked at least once every video I stream. I'm on Cobalt, I main NC and occasionally play VS. I also have a TR character, but I just don't tend to get on with it very well. The names are on the screen to my various characters, so add me in game and annoy me with some PMs for a squad invite. What weapon do I use on Heavy Assault? That is mainly the Anchor. I love the Anchor, it's a pretty good all-round gun and the accuracy is quite high. However, the Gauze is good, or if you have it unlocked, the God Sword, it's pretty awesome as well. What weapon do I use on the Light Assault? Well, I mainly use the Razor GD23. It's literally one of my favourite weapons in the entire game. It's so accurate, it's unbelievable. I also use the Cyclone as well. It's definitely one of my favourite SMGs. I mean, if you don't get on well with the Razor, then certainly try the Cyclone, or the Blitz of course. I get asked a lot of questions about Recursion Stat Tracker. So the things that are overlaying my screen, including the crosshair and the figures and numbers at the bottom and the top, are all part of the Recursion Stat Tracker. The voice pack I use with Recursion is a custom made one with the Tiny Tina voice pack crossed with the Gaige voice pack and some other things for Borderlands 2. You can download a Tiny Tina voice pack from Reddit. If you just type it into Google, you can simply find it, but it's not as extensive as my one basically. What's my favourite thing to do in Planetside? Well, primarily I enjoy playing inventory. A lot with the tight squad play and holding points and doorways. It's great fun, but I feel it gets ruined a lot by vehicles and zergs, and you know, it can put a down on the experience. But you know, don't get me started on snipers, that's another thing. The other is running in an MBT, mainly a Vanguard. It can be so much fun sometimes trying to outflank the enemy, and coming up on top against the odds is always something to get your blood pumping. What is my favourite game? Well, to keep this short, I would choose my top 5 games that pop into my head that I really enjoy the most. Starting probably with Borderlands 2. This is such a fun little FPS game to play with friends. Following this, Lord of the Rings Online, but I haven't played that much in quite some time, but it's possibly one of my favourite MMOs I've ever played. Planetside 2 of course, that's more of a love-hate relationship, but I think that's the same for everyone also. 7 Days to Die, I just love the building side of that game, and exploring, the raiding, the endless horde nights, fighting with the lads, and you know, it really is a great game. I just can't wait until it finishes its alpha stage at least. And then finally Assassin's Creed. I mean, mainly Revelations and Black Flag, but the others certainly are brilliant also. So I hope you enjoyed this slightly longer than expected Q&A. But I hope it's answered at least a lot of your questions for the time being. I most likely will have to plan another Q&A in the future, so if you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my Patreon page if you feel like, hey, I want to support this guy, and join the Steam group as well. Thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.